Interesting topic here for couples who have gone through a divorce or separation. The last thing that you probably want to do is go on vacation with your ex. But when kids are involved, you might just need to do it for them.
Are you sure? Psychologist David Swanson is the author of the book, Help, My Kid is Driving Me Crazy. He's here to tell us why and how you would want to do a joint vacation with your ex and the kids. This is crazy talk, isn't it?
Well, I got to tell you, before we get started, I have never received this many messages on Twitter and Facebook telling me I'm crazy for even suggesting the idea that you go on. Yeah. Well, look, there are a lot of benefits to this. Think about it. If your kids are young, you might not want to miss out on the first time they see the Grand Canyon, the first time they see Paris. So you might want to be there together. Kids also, even though you're divorced, it really benefits kids to see you guys both together and to share those moments with each of you. And don't forget about the financial benefits to this. It's a lot cheaper when you're only paying for half the vacation.
But the one thing that I think, especially if it's a new divorce and you're trying to let the kids understand, look, mommy and daddy still love you, they just don't love each other. How do you not get the signals mixed and get kids confused that mommy and daddy are together again?
That's a great point. You know, if you're going to do this, and by the way, let me just say, you know right now, I don't need to tell you anything. You can either do this or you can't, right, Mark?
Right. Absolutely. And my question too is, what happens if all of a sudden mommy's in a new relationship, or in a relationship, or daddy's in a relationship? How do you handle that? You know, you're going to your, you know, I'm going to my wife or girlfriend. Hey, I'm going out with my ex on vacation. Ciao.
That's
feed the
a
dog.
conversation.
Well,
feed the dog.
Yeah. If you look at Bruce Willis. And to me, right?
But
Ashton comes along.
That's not a good example.
Yeah. You know, also I had in my office, I've had couples who have, it sounds bizarre, but who have actually swapped partners and now are remarried, and they get along just great. So,
all right then, more crazy talk.
Either...
All right, let's look. You say there are 3 rules.
Let's get to the rules.
If you're going to do it. If you're going to do it, you decide, you plan, and then you do what's best for the kids. So first of all, you've got to decide. Now, if I'm dating you, you've done a lot better in life than I have, right? We split apart. You could afford to go to Paris, right? You can go for 2 weeks. I, on the other hand, can't afford to go there. It's going to be too costly for me, and I can only go for a week. So you really need to compromise, yes, and plan a vacation that's best for both of you. Otherwise, it's going to be a fight. Secondly, have an itinerary. If you're flying by the seat of your pants on this one, it's going to be real bad. By the way, I brought a friend with me today who split up on vacation because they couldn't figure out what to do together. They fought too much. So have an itinerary and stick to it. Your itinerary, by the way, should also account for time alone, you know, by yourself, and time alone with your kids.
We're running out of time, but the other 2 points you say, agree to disagree and clearly communicate to your children why you're doing this.
We want to share this with you. This is not to get back together, okay? We're still a family.